The news broke like a thunderclap. BYD unleashes a $15,000 EV. The car wars have begun. Headlines screamed across the globe. Detroit in crisis mode. The auto industry was shaken to its core. This wasn't just another electric vehicle, it was a challenge. A sign that the future had arrived faster than anyone predicted. For years, affordable, high-quality EVs were a distant dream. Automakers talked, but prices stayed high and compromises were the norm. BYD shattered that narrative. They delivered what legacy giants could not: an electric car accessible to millions. The announcement from Shenzhen sent shockwaves through financial markets and boardrooms worldwide. Suddenly, the established order looked fragile and outdated. The rules had been rewritten overnight by a Chinese powerhouse. The question was no longer if the electric revolution would happen, but how anyone else could possibly catch up. This is the story of the BYD Seagull X, a car that signals a fundamental shift in industrial power and technology. The future of how we move, work, and live is being redrawn before our eyes. To understand this moment, look back. BYD, Build Your Dreams, started in 1995 as a battery maker, not a car company. Wang Chuanfu's vision was simple: master the core technology, control the process, and build from the ground up. In 2003, BYD bought a struggling automaker. Critics scoffed, but Wang saw the future. In electric cars, the battery is everything. While others perfected combustion engines, BYD perfected batteries. They launched their first plug-in hybrid in 2008, years ahead of most rivals. Tesla grabbed headlines, but BYD quietly built a vertically integrated empire, making batteries, motors, chips, and more. By the early 2020s, BYD was the world's top seller of electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles. Their cars, once basic, became known for quality and innovation, expanding into Europe, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. The $15,000 EV wasn't a sudden move. It was the result of a 30-year plan. The company that once made phone batteries now leads the global auto industry. BYD's rise is a masterclass in foresight and relentless execution. BYD's secret weapon? Vertical integration. While most automakers rely on thousands of suppliers, BYD makes almost everything itself, from raw battery materials to microchips. This gives them unmatched control over cost, quality, and innovation. When chip shortages halted rivals, BYD kept producing. They make their own chips. When lithium prices soared, BYD was insulated. They mine and process their own materials. Their revolutionary blade battery, safer and more efficient, was rapidly deployed across their lineup because they control every step. This synergy lets them innovate and scale faster than anyone else. Every dollar saved by skipping suppliers is passed to consumers, making a $15,000 EV possible. While others scramble for batteries, BYD's self-sufficiency is their edge. Vertical integration isn't just a strategy, it's the engine of BYD's revolution. It's how they've made the impossible possible. The Dragonfly platform and the Seagull X are BYD's game changers. The Dragonfly platform integrates battery, motor, and electronics into a single streamlined unit, using the battery as part of the car's frame. This slashes weight, cost, and complexity, making manufacturing faster and cheaper. The Seagull X, built on this platform, starts at just $15,000, breaking the price barrier for millions. Yet it offers over 250 miles of range, a modern touchscreen, and advanced safety features. By integrating the blade battery into the structure, BYD boosts safety and interior space. The platform is flexible, set to underpin a whole family of affordable EVs. The Seagull X doesn't compromise. It delivers range, features, and value. This isn't just a new car, it's a market reset. For decades, EVs were luxury items, out of reach for most families. The Seagull X changes everything. At $15,000, it competes with, and often undercuts, popular gasoline compacts. Owning an EV means lower running costs, no oil changes, fewer repairs, and cheap charging. For families squeezed by fuel and maintenance costs, the Seagull X is a financial lifeline. It democratizes clean transportation, making EVs practical for everyday life. The question is no longer, can I afford an EV, but can I afford not to own one? BYD isn't just selling a car, they're selling economic empowerment and a cleaner future. Boardrooms in Detroit, Wolfsburg, and Toyota City are in crisis. Legacy automakers planned a slow EV transition, banking on time and profits from gas vehicles. BYD's $15,000 Seagull X obliterates those assumptions. It's a clear and present danger. Retooling factories and supplier contracts make it nearly impossible for them to match BYD's costs. The price gap is a chasm, not a crack. BYD's bottom-up attack threatens the mass-market legacy automakers ignored. The tsunami from Shenzhen is crashing on the world's auto giants, and they're scrambling to survive. BYD's announcement triggered panic across the auto ecosystem. Hundreds of thousands of jobs and entire supplier networks are at risk. EVs need far fewer parts and less labor. Companies making legacy components face obsolescence. Skilled workers are in jeopardy. Governments and companies must manage a massive, disruptive transition. Stock prices of legacy automakers and suppliers have plunged. Profits from gas trucks and SUVs, the industry's financial backbone, are threatened. National economies built on auto exports like Germany and Japan face a new industrial reality. This isn't just a business battle, it's about national pride and leadership. A century of dominance is suddenly at risk. The aftermath was chaos. Automaker stocks plummeted, billions in value vanished. Emergency meetings erupted in boardrooms worldwide. Product roadmaps suddenly looked obsolete. The central question: how can anyone compete with BYD's price and efficiency? Governments in Washington, Brussels, and Tokyo face pressure to protect domestic industries. Tariffs, subsidies, and trade barriers are on the table, but risk trade wars and denying citizens affordable EVs. Companies are rushing to accelerate their own affordable EVs, but most are years behind. The scramble is on, but BYD's head start is daunting. Public reassurances mask private panic. The industry is in reactive crisis mode, with no clear answers in sight. Analysts call this the auto industry's iPhone moment. BYD didn't just make a better car, they changed the game, forcing everyone else to play catch-up. Legacy automakers face two challenges: closing the tech gap and redefining their brands. Some see opportunity. This shock could finally force overdue innovation. Fierce competition may benefit consumers, speeding up the rollout of better, cheaper EVs. Don't count Detroit or Wolfsburg out yet. They've survived existential threats before. The next 5 years will transform the industry more than the last 50. Companies that adapt and deliver value will survive. Those clinging to the past will fade. The future of the automobile is being written now. The story is far from over.